Hi, everyone. Welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. And we're here. It's a Wednesday. We're going to break it down, do some intuitive readings on all the current stuff. So step in the chat. Make sure to say hello. It's great to see you. And of course, everybody else likes to see you too. So hi, Pegasus. Thank you for saying hello. Hi, Lois. So okay. Yeah, a lot of things are going on. It's Wednesday and everybody's popping in. Hi, Wiki, Elsie, Tracy, Deanne, Cindy, Mary. Hi, Brady, Sylvia, and Amanda. Love it. Great. Hi, Fran. We are live and alive. Yes. Hi, Kathy. So I am wearing my love shirt, love period shirt. And, one of the things, of course, on my mind is this case that we don't know. I haven't heard yet, unless you guys have heard, um, trying to make it to the Supreme Court to take away gay marriage and all that. And yes, thank you, Wiki. So folks, go ahead and pop in any questions in the chat and I'll go ahead and star them. We can look at those. Right. Yes, MTG and Loomer are in a mud fight. And yes, Ghislaine Maxwell apparently has a work release to leave and for how many hours during the day for work and then come back. We have that going on. We have somehow we have hi Guy. Hi Viviani. Hi Awesomeness. I'm looking at the questions. Exactly, Pegasus. I thought the same thing. Pegasus says, wasn't her work finding teenage girls? I thought the same thing. It's like, what? So let's take a look here. Did I miss any? All right. All right, Carol, thank you for the question. Yeah, so the redistricting, California, and someone put the question in, so I do want to look at that. But how California is like, okay, well, if you do that, we're going to do this. So, and I feel like Texas, they're going to get away with some. Didn't I hear that the Democrats are all going home, and so I don't know. Something's going to take place where their redistricting is actually going to take place. But if they do so, Newsom has something in place to do his side. And don't you guys love it that have you guys seen his tweeting out to 45? And he does it just like 45 does. He words it and everything just like 45 does. Have you guys seen that? It's pretty hilarious. I think it's brilliant. Fighting fire with fire, the whole thing. Yeah, will it work as a thing? That's a good question. Yeah, Newsom is bringing it, and I'm here for it. I am 100% here for it. Because I'm sorry. Oh, I don't have Twitter either, but I have other things and they repost it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, Newsom is writing it up. He's responding to he's kind of tweeting out to the universe out there, but like, how Donald Trump does it, he's doing the same thing to Trump. It's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, people are reposting on Blue Sky. And Beto wrote, yeah, Beto's on fire right now. Yeah, it's good. So, yay, Susanna, I'm glad you're here. Hi, Joy. Hi, Rose Blue. If I didn't say hello, I was reading your stuff, but I don't know if I said hello. What else is happening? Oh, that guy. Oh, okay. So by now, you guys have seen that pastor that came out and said that women should not vote, women should, blah, blah, all the things, and was completely backed up by Pete Hegseth. You guys have seen that? Well, apparently something has come out on him uh, in regard to young women. Just want to make sure I'm getting these questions. So there's something that came out on him, and I didn't get a chance. I just saw it pop up when I was coming live, so I haven't gotten to see what scoop has come out on him. But apparently, yeah, something. Sorry, I meant to star that. Okay, something came out about him. So, and yes, you're right. It's not surprising. It's just I I watched a response to the video by a younger, maybe a millennial. I don't know. I don't know who's who, but a younger person than me, and how they respond to hearing something like that was very interesting. But she said, uh, "Yeah, it makes sense that he wants this because he's so like who's gonna um, like." He's according to her, he's so horrid. Why would anybody he has to control women to have a woman because he's so horrid. But anyways, it was interesting to see her response in that age group type of thing. Um, yeah. And the woman and I like what Rose Blue said here with Keg Seth or whatever, paying 50K to a woman while he was married. Um, all the things he's done. Uh, they shout these moral things that they think, this is the moral way to do things, but then they do shit like that. And then you have this woman who is bringing the gay marriage thing to take gay marriage away because it's against her morals. She just with her religion or whatever. Yet she's been married 4 times, or yeah, I think it's 4 times. And she was married to the first guy, had but got pregnant, cheated on him, got pregnant, with the second guy, but then married a third guy, didn't marry the second guy, then cheated with the second guy, got divorced, and then got married to the second guy. I mean, it's convoluted. I just don't understand how they can push their frickin' morals on the world when they can't even follow their own playbook? You know what I mean? Yes, Wiki, I also heard this too. Yeah, it's so weird, I'm not surprised about the preacher, yeah, there's something going on. I'm looking forward to reading that article. Um, I also heard that the gay dating app threatening to release client info to if SCOTUS revokes gay marriage. Yes, and I'm here for that too. I'm here for that. Um, so anyways, it's like the people work even harder to throw their morals onto others when they are lacking in their own morality, I think. Scapegoats. Yes. Yeah. In Marjorie is calling Loomer, they're calling each other. They are really catfighting out there, I think. Um, and generally, usually I don't condone. I support women supporting women because we already have it's already hard enough. But I'm here for that. Hi, Celestial Messenger Scout, Voices of Freedom. All right. Right, Joy? I mean, in general, that's okay, you do you. I understand trying to figure this life out and, it's challenging and we're having this human experience. You do you, I get it. But when you start pushing your freaking belief system and morals onto what you think is moral and you're having that, I'm calling you out. And usually I don't care, but I do care because you're trying to forcibly shove shit down my throat. And change and disrupt my life or others' lives. No. Nope. Yes, politics out of the bedroom. And not even the bedroom, just in general. Who you love, right? All right, so let's move into the questions here. We got some questions that came in. And we'll start here with Wiki. Exactly. No judging. Gay marriage should be in the Constitution. 100%. Right? Right, Joy? Okay, back to the question. Hi, Wiki. Is Felon 45 safe from Putin on this trip to Alaska? Okay, trip to well, I don't know that 45 actually knows where he's going because I feel like the last time he spoke on this, he said he was going to Russia to meet with Putin, and then 10 minutes later, he said he was going to Alaska, and then I think he said he was going to he's not quite sure where he's going, but his trip to the Alaska. All right. Um, how's this gonna go down? I was actually surprised, and I feel like some of you were too, surprised that they would meet together. Like, how safe is that? Maybe that's why they chose Alaska, but it doesn't seem safe for either one of them. Um, people are like, "Oh my gosh, the 2 dictators, let's get them out, 2 for 1. Entertainment purposes only." You know what I mean, though? It just seemed odd and not safe for either one of them. But, of course, they'll make it safe and it'll be okay, but, um I see this as a lot of hot air. I see that it's just, a lot of hot air and semantics. What is that word? I'm looking for semantic. Just let's source some cards. But yeah. Oh, right. And Trump and Putin wants Alaska back. True. True that. Oh, it would be, yeah, it would be something, wouldn't it? But I don't see anything happening like that. I do see protests. I see all the things. I'm not sure about I'm not seeing violence, but let's take a look. I don't always. Okay. Good point, Elsie. I feel like Christians in general are getting a bad rap because of these nationalists. Yeah, I don't see anything bad happening. And the outcome doesn't look great, but they're coming together with this silly idea. I think 45 is not, obviously, he thinks I'm going to, go in and have him do whatever. That's silly. That's naive. But you have a more like Putin feels more in control, more stable here. But then you have 45 here as the devil always. It doesn't. The end is not great. You have the star in reverse, and then you're pushed into the Two of Swords energy. So there's a little opposition here. There's a lot of, I feel like Trump's insecurity is going to be really highlighted. He's going to be, I think he's going to feel extremely ignored. And I think who knows what he'll actually feel? Who knows? But with the star in reverse, this is someone who's totally ignored, totally disappointed, it kind of like poo-pooed type of thing. Like, I'm just doing this for optics. That's the word I was looking for. And then you have a stalemate in the end. Stalemate. Nothing's coming from this meeting. It's all optics. Thank you, Ness. This is my comfy sweater. You guys all have that sweater that's that cozy, comfy hug feeling. That's this one. So I generally grab it as soon as I wake up. Even in my jammies, I'll grab this, put it over like a robe, and then I'll wear it, and I just continue to wear it, you know? So, yeah. Hi, Marianne. I know, awesomeness. He's betraying his country. He should be. He doesn't care. He could give it flying big. I mean, it's mind-boggling. It is super comfy, Christy. It's like it's like a hug. Okay. Exactly, Deb. Kamala was right about Putin eating Trump alive. 100%. He's a joke to the ever all of them. You know what I'm saying? Um, okay. Next question we have Deanne, will Democrats succeed in at redistricting the voting maps and oh and F up more seats in Congress? Okay. Will Democrats succeed at the redistricting? Okay, so I do feel I feel New York also is going to step into this just because, but looking at Gavin Newsom, 100%, I just feel he's going to do it. He will do it. If Texas does it, he will do it. And I feel like what's his name in Texas has every intention to do it. Oh, pick. Okay. I was wondering because it didn't really match the first part of the question. I'm like, did she mean Republicans or okay, so pickup. Okay. That makes more sense, Deanne. Thank you. Will they pick up? Okay. That helps me with the question. Thank you. Because I'm like, how do I ask fuck up? I don't know because I feel like it's a good thing. So let's look. All right. Pick up. You know, that's what I thought, Rose. Yeah, they're being pushed into this, and it's going to come down to the it's going to be a struggle, but it's kind of like what they're here to, they have to do this. So they do have the support of the people to do this. So I feel like Newsom is getting the support of the constituents to go ahead and redistrict, and that's fine. So I feel that happening. And I feel like it's going to this delegating of that is going to turn out great. Yeah. Yeah. They're being pushed, they're being forced into this. They're going to do it, and I feel like it's going to end up well. You have that 10 of Wands in reverse and that Ace of Cups, and that is kind of like a relief, and redelegating those seats is what that would mean. And then that Ace of Cups coming in, and that's bringing in those a load of new 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 people. So yeah, I feel like it's going to work. I feel like now that people are figuring out how they need to return the fire, yeah, watch out. Watch out, right? Hi, Raymond. Yeah, I do feel that, Christy, that after this is all done, they're going to relook at all of this, the voting rights, the Voting Act, or whatever. of John Lewis, where he started. I feel like they're gonna really revisit a lot of that and kind of see. Oh, I was wondering what is that? Oh, it's my mic. All of that. Can you guys hear me okay? Oh, I have a big I have a big mess over there. I'm working on my studio stuff, so I have to rewire and do all kinds of stuff, and that's what all that is. But this is my mic. Hello. Boop. There we go. You guys can still hear me okay from there, right? Yeah, Joy. With some sort of illness going on at the alligator concentration camp, will they close the camp? Take a look at that. I'm here for it too, Christy. Thank you. I do too. When I'm done here, I'm kind of excited. I'm going to set up the whole studio. It's going to, I think I got all the wires. I'm telling you, this is a whole learning curve, you guys, but it'll be fun. Yeah, I kind of heard about this, Joy, that there was some kind of illness happening there, and there was, a lot of people were being taken out, but then all of a sudden, like whole cages in that horde of men were emptied. That's what there were reports from other folks, people who were able to message to their families that the whole were being taken away somewhere. Hi, Christina. Okay. Okay. So let's take a look at this. We want to know about this. What's kind of going on? Oh, I will use, these are, I can use these for health, like maybe it'll show us some illness. These are liniment. So let's show what's going on there. Yeah, there's something going on there for sure. One more. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Apple. Oh, that's a good question. Zika, malaria, dysentery, something, right, Rose? Something like that, right? Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's killing people. This is definitely a serious illness. Looks like it was misdiagnosed for a while. And then you have the dehydration on top of that. It looks like they need to do more tests here on it, but you add that dehydration, you add the infections there. But it's chronic. It's overtaking the whole area. Like workers can't even go in there, right? And yeah, it's hitting hard, and people are. This is very serious. A very serious illness. Whip fox coffin on the men. But you see them trying to cover it up here, but they can't. But it could, I wonder if it, I didn't get it, this is just a tap in trying to fill. I don't know. I don't think it would be the bird flu, but I wonder if it acts the same. I wonder if they thought it was that at first. I don't know. Anyways, let's take a look again. I thought more your colon or your colon tract. It could be part respiratory. Could be a combination of things that maybe that's. My cat just attacked my foot. Oh. Let's take another look. They definitely need to be, whatever this is needs to be quarantined. Again, I'm getting dehydration, something to do that can dehydrate you. So, okay, nutrition, something to do with nutrition and brain. It kind of gets in there. Yeah, that's all I can get from this. I didn't get the normal cards that would talk about your colon and digestive, but it keeps talking about dehydration, that it causes that. So I would assume you're dealing with your digestional stuff. But I also feel that it could be it could be part of your respiratory, I guess. I think it's all connected. But it does require quarantine. So it's something that can be passed around. And I didn't get a bird. So I didn't get the bird. I know, Joy. Autocorrect can get you in real trouble. Yeah, so I know that bad food and water creates dysentery, but it keeps saying something about it. Did, the cards didn't give me the bird. Okay, this is what I was looking for. I said, please give us a little bit more here. We want to know. So the snake came in, and that's what I want. That is the digestive tract. So it is attacking that. And it is a serious illness. And so I feel like they can recover. They need rest. They need fluids. They need, they need medicine and nutrition. Yeah. Yep. And they need, but they also need to be quarantined or hospitalized or something like that. I was thinking parasites too, Seascape, because I felt like, some kind of parasite getting in there. All right, I think but I feel like they can't, I'm Sabrina says, "Oh my god, Debbie, I'm looking at a picture of Keaton, Diane Keaton right now, and you look like her twin, even the glasses." Well, that's very kind. She's fun. All right. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Um, yeah, I feel like it's a serious illness, one that uh, wouldn't have been easily diagnosed, I think. So, I'm, and will we ever know the truth? I don't know. Like, are they ever going to say, "Oh, blah blah blah"? I would love I would love to dress like her with the big white collars, suspenders, cute shoes. Um, Anyways, okay, so let's take a look at the outcome of the DC occupation. Um, okay. It's kind of like they talk about the overload of chaos, created chaos, and but I also get a little bit of calculation here as well. This is all in the playbook of a takeover, a coup, fascists becoming that king, blocking in. So where does it land for him? Is he doing this occupation to barricade himself in? So I'm never going to leave. And is that what we see when we some readers see like where the military has to come in to get him and take him out? Is this part of all that play? That part of Is this the playbook he's doing? Um, Is he just testing out the ground to go ahead and take over the United States and city by city? And this is the testing ground? Well, I was adopted, so maybe she's my sister. Anyway, um, um, so you look at all the things he's doing, and we sit here and we're like, okay, here's another play. And is he distracting from the Epstein files? Well, probably, but it also is part of the play. You know what I mean? He may have he he may be upping the timeline because of this, but it was always part of the play, if that makes sense. So, but let's take a look. Anderson, thank you. What's the outcome of this? Well, definitely awareness, because people aren't liking this, even people on the right side. But you always have those triple MAGAs that have their nose in the mud over that will always twist it to be okay. I know. Does he actually have enough people that's why they're building ice their ice regime. And they have the National Guard. They have and apparently, I guess if it's a red state, they wouldn't necessarily need to take over a red state. So you're looking at the blue states. Yay, Brady. Okay. Okay. What's going to happen? 2 and 3. Thank you, Lisa. He definitely wants to create conformity here. I'm going to look how there's going to be some suffering here, unfortunately. He's very naive about where he wants us to go. He is looking to, this is part of a distraction. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is distraction. But he is looking to do it in other places, but this is kind of a test. This is the main card coming out, so you do see some suffering here. And you see that he's trying to bring conformity. You have that Hierophant standing over this regime. He's trying to bring a regime here. But if it's just kind of like, what's his play? I want more to the story. I want more to the story. So, okay, Marianne. So there, yeah. So, in response to that, I want to see in DC, if you're on the ground out there protesting, I want to see all the white people out there. I don't want the marginal communities being the only one on the ground protesting, because they will get hurt. Okay, what's the other end of this? How will DC hold up? Show me DC after this is gone. I mean, show me DC. Yeah, I see. There people are resilient. Hi, Clarence, and they don't want this. I feel that they will. This is hard on them, but I do see a good future for them. New directions. I do feel that they will find their way back. New directions coming in. They are not going to sit still with this. They will fight this. And in the end, it'll be okay. I feel like there will be a lot of love and support for them, and new directions, a new direction, and getting ready for new things. It's not going to take them out. But as far as the occupation, it's not great. And I do feel it's going to take a little bit of a toll. Okay. So, for all our brothers and sisters in DC, we are with you. That, right? Everybody just shut down the city. No one go to work. Yes, Holly, it's like a test. They're testing this out. So then getting all the kinks out and then going to implement. Will they implement this on? Will they take this further? Will they implement this on other cities? You know, it's yes, they will implement this on other cities. They will. I feel like they're going to try or states. I feel like 3 others. I feel like they're going to try it on 3 others. I think they're going to push this whole idea on there and create this. This card came in again, reverse. Bringing in that illusion. Anyway, yep. There you go. Okay. Next question. We'll move here. Did we look at that one? Yes, we did. Okay. All right, Guy. I'm not going to read the question out loud. You'll read it amongst yourselves. But just kind of basically any insights on 45's health at this time. Ooh. Okay. I should use my health cards. I'll do both. We'll do a little layered reading here, you guys. My eyes are so red and watery right now, and I have all the things going on. I live on Cheyenne Mountain. If any of you know the movie NORAD, I live on that mountain. The mountain is right here. This morning, I couldn't even see the mountain because of smoke. It's mostly I love that movie, Brady. Okay. Definitely clearance. That's the next question. Okay. Health. 45. Yeah. His digestive system is not in working order. A lot of heartburn, I want to say, a lot of indigestion feeling. I'm not feeling good. And just nothing is working on the inside. Yeah, things are not doing great. Okay, they're doing everything they can to get him in working order, but he's up against it's a long hill here. All right, so let's do this layered. But I am seeing that he is under a team of health providers. They are looking to all types of things to try to exploring options for healing because it's not okay. The challenge here is they're not finding anything to help him, but trying to stay disciplined moving forward as far as what he eats, what he does, and like that. But you can't be on top of that, apparently. Okay, so we have. So what they try to do is kind of cover it up. They're covering it up. And they're trying everything they can with this alternative medicine, like I said, and it's being backed up. So it's being backed up with the bouquet here. They are it's spreading. It's getting worse. So you see it spreading and getting worse. And just feeling yuck. And that's what I stepped into with that. It's affecting his brain as well. And yeah, so it talks a lot about his brain and that the cloudiness with that. So we're going to see a lot of more of that happening as well. So it's affecting the brain. We're going to see more of that. And it's going to even look more insane, I guess, is what I want to say. And oh, I'm sure they'll keep it as some kind of cover up. Okay, that's all they wanted to show on that. Okay, Nancy. Okay, so then you're looking at the outcome here. You can see him trying to being persistent, trying to hold himself together with the duct tape that we've talked about before, but he can't get out of this. There's no win here for him. He will try, but he'll try to cover it up and like that. But this is a major struggle for him. Major, you guys. And that's why we're seeing it. All right. I wanted to take Clarence's question here. All right, Clarence. And I'm going to take a picture of the questions that I don't get to today and do a recording in my new studio. We're going to test run it and see if it works. Okay. So Clarence asked, will the Supreme Court get rid of the marriage equality? Well, as they're going after, and I'm wearing my love period t-shirt today in honor of this newest fiasco, not in honor of it, but in resistance of it. During this revolution, all right, let's take a look. Will the Supreme Court get rid of marriage equality? I see Clarence, and I feel like there's a whole slew of people trying to get this through. It's not just that, we talk about this woman who got it to the Supreme Court. She didn't do it on her own. Have you seen a picture of her? She didn't do it on her own. She had the backing. And so I do feel there's some folks on board on the Supreme Court. But like Thomas and Alito, I see, who's that? I see at least 3 of them for sure. But then, let's see, will it get through is what we want to know. Because, people are hoping that they just go, oh yeah, we're not taking this, we're not going to be looking at this. And the usual, yes, Rose Blue. Will it pass? Oh gosh, it's like I have too much at stake here, so I can't go off of what I'm receiving. I feel like they're gonna. Mm. I feel like they're gonna look at it. I feel like there's plotting. We saw the plotting. I saw Clarence in there plotting with Alito and another guy. So I see the plotting. I see them wanting to do this. I feel like they're taking on the proposal. I feel like we have a painful ending, but I feel like because this can be failure, collapse, defeat. It also could be backstabbing. It also all the things. So it's like who. So we're gonna read just on this. Who does this belong to? Like who's defeated? Are they defeated because not everybody like they don't get the votes? And if I keep reading the thing, it still is kind of like you have, taking that rapid action, and then you have the King of Wands, that leader with hidden motivation, with all this hidden yucky motivation. But it might just pass, you guys. Remember, what's happening is we're exposing the underbelly of our country. It needs to be exposed to be wiped out. So we have to go through the exposure, which is the hard part, and it's yucky. But it couldn't keep going like it was, just hidden in the corners, just festering. So all this systems and broken systems, just so even though this is horrible to go through, it's revealing and exposing, and then the change will come for the better. But in the meantime, yes, awesomeness, we need to see the cockroaches. Exactly. And so that's what we're going through right now, you guys. We're exposing the cockroaches, and it's not fun. And a lot of us are personally affected, and that's not fun. So, but what we can do is just continue to support one another. We do here in the chat. We are just a place of love, and all the things here. Birth is a painful process, exactly. I almost died twice in birthing, so it's not an easy process, but at the end, it's good. Okay, so exactly, you go. Anyway, so I just want to remind everyone to remember who you are, stand in your power, continue just to be light, be love. You are light, you are love. Okay. And just continue to center yourself into that, whatever circumstances you're in, whether you're at a music festival, or whether you are in the music. Do you know what music festival is, you guys? You have heard that, right? And maybe someone can write it down in the chat. And so if you're part of that, and or if you are in the grocery store behind a red hat, and you have to stand up for someone or whatever, that's still coming from a place of love, and that's okay. Yes, Yoli, thank you. So that's what it is, if you didn't know. Yes, The music festivals this weekend are going to be everywhere. So find the music festival near you and join in. And so I'm going to pull a card for us from Marvita's cards that she drew for me. I'm hoping to create a deck out of these. She's going to make some more for me to create a whole deck and then put words with them. So when I make them, that they'll have words with the picture to help with interpreting the message. Thank you, you guys. Thank you, Cat Mom. Cat Mom. Okay. Be the light. Wonderful. Okay, so I do see stand in your power, be the light. You have white buffalo there. And that energy is very strong right now. So you have, and I feel so bad, but right now my mind just went blank of what her name is. The woman, the white buffalo woman, and the white buffalo energy coming in and being the light. So stand in that power, stand in that energy. And yeah, listen, things are changing. And we're here. Obviously, we signed up for this. We must have the ability to be here. And I do understand, though, that a lot of people are exiting right now as well. And so if we can just kind of link in and offer comfort and love for the folks who are here that lost loved ones. Just sending out that energy of comfort all over the globe. We just the portal, the 8/8 portal ended yesterday, and we had the full moon, the full moon, and I guess an eclipse is coming. The eclipse season is approaching. But we can always link in, you guys. Remember, link in. This link is here. This energy link is here. So Becky says, I can't believe I signed up for this and 3 husbands. I love you, Becky. That's so cool. I know, I hear you. Like, what? I signed up for this? Oh, yay, Celestia. Beautiful. Oh, there's another question. All right. I want to make sure that I have all the questions because I do want to take a picture and we're going to go through them. Testing out the new the new studio. You guys are the best. All right. Okay. I think I got them all. All right, you guys. Blessings to you and love and hugs and all the things. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, people who have donated to the channel. I appreciate you and just love all you guys. I'll see you all next time. Let's see. There we go. Oh, Sabrina, thank you. Thank you, thank you.